Hello Explorers, welcome back. So we are going to do January paycheck number 2, budget. What has changed since the last time we did a budget video? Well, I finally have a monthly planner. My monthly planner did come in, so I know I have you guys zoomed in really close right now, but at the beginning I have all of my year goals for each category, and then I just have this monthly planner. I don't have a daily planner, just the monthly. I am waiting for, I think it's actually coming today. I have the rest of my stickers from Casey Lee coming in today, but I needed to get this filmed because I have a gazillion phone calls to make and things to do today. So I guess we will see that in paycheck number 3 budget video. So let's get started. This paycheck does have 2 holiday pays on it and my husband's overtime for New Year's Eve. So it is a much larger paycheck than we are used to. So we're going to put Hub's paycheck as the source. The amount is $3,845.72. We are taking $5.72 and sending it to the credit card. So after that, we have $3,840. So expenses. This is where I said, what did I do differently? Oh, okay, yeah. So expenses. These are things that I pay out of this amount prior to cash stuffing. So the first thing that I'm going to pay is the rest of the mortgage. So we've cash stuffed for some of the mortgage, and then the rest of it does need to come from the paycheck. And so that amount is, we'll put mortgage. And that is $1,325.24. We're going to round that up to $1,326, which means we're sending 76 cents to the credit card. Next we have my car payment. I'm going to go ahead and pay that in full. I'm not going to cash stuff for it. So that is $459 and oh man, I messed that up. It's $459.77, but we're going to round that up to $460, which means we are sending 23 cents to the credit card. What is next? Then we have my Southwest Gas, which is my gas company. It is $77.71. We're going to round that up to $78, which means we are sending 29 cents to the credit card. And that is it for the grocery or the bills that are going to be paid out of the paycheck before we cash stuff. So we need to add this up. We have $1,326 plus $460 plus $78, and that is $1,864. So we have left, so 3,840 is how much we had, minus the 1,864 for the bills we have to pay. So we have 1,976 left. Why is that incorrect? What did I do wrong here? Somewhere I messed up, you guys. No, that is correct. Okay, 1,976 is how much we have left to cash stuff. However, we do have to split that in half because half of that goes for this paycheck and half of it goes for half of it goes for this week, half goes for next week. So we're going to take the 1,976 divided by 2, and that gives us $988. So 988 is how much we have to cash stuff. We are not going to put anything in a mortgage since we are paying it. But let's start with trash. The goal for trash is $55. We are budgeting $5. So in total, we have in trash now, let's see, 40, 55. So that is fully funded. So in total, we have our $55. That is not due until February 20th, but it is fully funded now. So as soon as that bill processes, I will make that payment. Next, we have HOA, which is due April 1st. And my HOA actually went up. I went to pay it. It is not $150 anymore. It is $165, which means every week I need to be cash stuffing an extra $1 in there. We're going to be doing $14 now. Ooh, I forgot to take the 5 out of here. Minus 5, minus 14. So now for HOA, we have 20, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, plus the 14 we're adding, so that's 49, that's $53. So we now have 53 of the 165 that's needed by April 1st. Next we have Progressive. Progressive is due on 2/10. And that bill is now $138. We are going to budget $35. So in Progressive, we will have in total 20, 40, 60, 70 plus 35 is $105 towards the $138 that we need. Okay, we're not doing anything in Ford since we're paying that in full. HOA fine does not have a due date. It does not have a goal amount. We are budgeting $25 for it. And we have $25 because I did make that payment. So we had $988. Actually, let's just do this. Let's add these up. How much we're budgeting, which is $5, $14, $35, $25. And I'm actually going to add another one in here. We're not going to put a due date, but we're going to go ahead and pay an extra $100 onto the credit card since this paycheck is so large. So in total, what we're cash stuffing here is $5, $14, $35, $25, and $100. So $179 is the total. We need to subtract that from the $988 that we had left. And that leaves us with $809. Is that correct? I guess it's going to have to be. $809. So we have $809 to move over to our cash wallet. And so for cash wallet, we're going to do grocery. I'm going to up grocery to $225 this week. Since we're not doing takeout, we're obviously spending more at the grocery store. Totally okay. So we have $225 there. Gas, we're going to put $50 in. Next we have the no takeout challenge and water challenge. There is going to be 7 full days in there, so I need to put $70 for the no takeout, and we're going to do $20 for water. And then my husband has 4 streaming days, so we're going to put streaming, it'll be the streaming challenge, the no beer. We do $5 a day, so that's going to be $20. So if we add this up, we have $225 plus 50 plus 70 plus 20 plus 20. So that's $385. We need to subtract that from the $809 we had left. That leaves us with $424 to work with for savings challenges, which is pretty darn good. Considering we're making an extra credit card payment, we're paying a bunch of bills. Looking good, looking good. So challenges. Now we go down to challenges. First thing on here is the 52-week challenge. That is going to be in the mini binder. We're going to budget $53. And on this one, I go line by line. So we're going to subtract the 53. So we have 371 left. Sorry, I just realized YouTube can't see anymore. So we have 371 left. We need to make sure that we do Uno, so minus 25 for Uno. And that is in the bill savings binder. That's $25, which leaves us with $346. Then we need to make sure that we do the Christmas, and that is in the Christmas binder. We put $25 away for that every week. So minus $25 leaves us with $321. Let me pull the challenge. I do have the challenge binder over here. Okay, awesome. It's all gonna fall. That's okay. So challenge binder, let's see what we have. We're not going to, let's make sure we do 24 in the monthly one. So we'll put monthly. That's in the challenge binder. It's gonna be $24. So minus 24 leaves us with $297. I think the only other one that I need to make sure that I budget for is the kids, because I use $2 bills, so I have to make sure that I have the $2 bills that I need. So for theirs, since we do have more this week, let's go ahead and do $10. And that's the kids challenge. That's in the challenge binder as well. So we'll subtract 10, and that leaves us with $287. And that is what we have left for the rest of the games and challenges. So that is all we're going to actually budget for. I guess you know what? No, let's do road trip. Because we can do a bigger state this week. And we definitely want to be doing bigger states when we can. So let's go ahead and do California. So we're going to put California. This is in the challenge binder. California is $45. That leaves us with $242. And we have knocked out the biggest state. Because we already knocked out Hawaii. I just didn't mark it off for some reason. Cool. So now it should be all smaller states from here on out. And that is it. If you missed yesterday's video, I did talk about some of the savings that I've seen since switching to, since we're not doing any takeout. And so I wanted to kind of just go over some of the savings in case you missed it. I'll get some scrap paper here. So here's the main savings that we've seen. One, we're saving $9.99 a month from our Uber Eats pass, because we canceled that. So far, in the last, I just filled up the car yesterday and we haven't gone anywhere, and it cost me $38, and I will be cash stuffing the $50 into gas today, but we have a full tank because we haven't gone anywhere. So we're not using gas because I'm not driving to Chick-fil-A every day. I'm not driving to Olive Garden. Those are the two main places that I would drive to for takeout that are further. Anything else is very close, or we would use Uber Eats. So we're not spending the $9.99 on Uber Eats. We're not spending the $5 on tip for Uber Eats. And that was probably 3-4 times a week. So we're talking, wow. If it's $5 each time, 3 to 4 times a week, we're talking between $15 to $20 on Uber tip. Again, in the last 2 weeks, we've used My husband put 25 in. I put 38 in. We've spent $63 in 2 weeks on gas. Not even that though, because again, I just filled up today. I just filled up yesterday. We haven't gone anywhere. Literally have not gone anywhere. I filled it up and came home. He has work tonight and then he's off, so we won't be going anywhere. So that should last us all of his next week's work schedule. Which means this $50 that's in here should still be sitting. On top of the fact that we still have oh, hold on. Missed $1. We still have $36 sitting in gas. So we are spending about half the amount of gas. We're spending about $25 a week. That's a rough estimate, obviously, because it's just all a matter of how long the gas lasts. So we'll just say we're spending $25 on gas a week, even though it's really less than that. So we've saved $25 in gas. Another reason why we're saving so much in gas, we're not driving everywhere, but also since we're buying all of our food from our grocery store, we earn money off of our gas. So gas yesterday was $3.79. It was $3.59. It was on super duper duper sale. Like, gas prices have plummeted here, which is crazy because we were paying $5 just a couple months ago. But it was $3.59. I was super excited. I got up to the pump to fill up the car because we only have 12 miles left in the car. And we had 80 cents off a gallon. So I only paid $2.79 per gallon, which is why my total came out to $37 or $38 and some change. I rounded it up to 39, which is why we have the 36 left over. So yeah, we're spending about $25 a week in gas, or saving about $25 a week in gas. The takeout itself, even though I was only budgeting $75 for takeout, we were probably spending $150 plus on takeout. So we'll just say $150 on the actual takeout. So every week we are saving minimum, this is minimum, I'm sorry, not every week because Uber Eats is a once a month. So let's do it this way. Okay, let me multiply this by a month because I want to figure out how much we're saving a month of doing this. $790 a month if we continue this way. That's counting this once a month and these 4 times a month. In an average 4-week month, we're saving $790 by not doing takeout. Minimum. Again, minimum, because sometimes this takeout, way more than that. Every time I go to Chick-fil-A, it's about $50. Every time I order tacos, it's $28. And I was ordering them multiple times a night, or I mean multiple times a week, and paying for them out of collab pay. Yeah, it was getting out of hand. It was getting to the point where we were spending money again that we didn't have because I was only cash stuffing $75 for takeout. So it adds up. It majorly adds up. And then if we add in the water, because I've been drinking so much more water, I've only drank like maybe 1 pop a day. A couple of days I didn't drink any. So in the last, what is today? Today's the 10th. In the last 10 days, I did buy 1 6-pack of Pepsi. I had super bad migraines. I wanted Pepsi. Not a big deal. And so I think we spent $3.99 on Pepsi. Previously, before drinking starting on the water challenge, I was drinking 4 or 5 a day, if not more. Like, we were just sucking them down. We were going through a 12-pack in 2 days. And those are $8.99 per 12-pack. So $3.99 in 10 days versus like $30 is, again, savings. So yeah, it adds up, you guys. You don't think about it at the time. You're like, oh, it's just $20 for these tacos. That's not just $20. So if you're thinking about doing the no takeout challenge, I do have it listed in my Etsy. You certainly don't need it. You can use any calendar. Don't buy it if you don't need it. Do it though. Do it, do it, do it. But that is all that I have for you today, and I will see you guys back here for the cash stuffing tomorrow. So until next time, bye.